and welcome to Video Game Weather for Wednesday, August 29th, 2012. Our first story of the day comes to you from Xbox Live. Xbox Live is launching a few free-to-play games. One by the name of Happy Wars and another by the name of Ascend New Gods. Meanwhile, the PlayStation 3 is doing relatively well with its own free-to-play games, including Dust 514 and DC Universe. I've had the opportunity to play Dust 514, and I can't actually say anything about it yet, not until it officially launches. Sony just lost one of their great producers by the name of Kenji Kaido, who was the producer for Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. I recently bought and played Shadow of the Colossus. I also bought Ico, but I have yet to play it. And overall, meh. In other news, the MMO Secret World has only sold 200,000 copies, well below its expected sales. This comes as no surprise to anybody who's been waiting for Mists of Pandaria or Guild Wars 2 to launch. Which brings us to our video game weather. Today we'll be checking out the climate of Guild Wars 2. Jaxson? Thanks, Jaxson. Guild Wars 2 is an amazing game. It just launched yesterday and it sold 1 million copies during the pre-release. So let's check out the climate for Guild Wars 2. It costs a one-time fee of $60, and there are also microtransactions. The character creation, seen here, is actually really robust and quite amazing. Though character creation in general is nothing new, but in Guild Wars 2 there are some truly unique options, like choosing what color your skin glows in the dark. Questing and teamwork works quite a bit differently in Guild Wars 2 than some other MMOs. Mainly the fact that all of the quests are always shared amongst everybody. Teamwork seems to be one of the main themes behind Guild Wars 2, and it shows pretty well. Worried about playing with your friends? Guild Wars 2 actually drops the effective level of higher level characters when playing in lower level zones. The way that the PvP is set up means that there is no ganking in the game, which may be a detriment to some people, but I think overall it makes for a better gaming experience, especially when you're just trying to do quests and learn the storyline. Every character from the get-go has water breathing, and this allows the creators of Guild Wars 2 to make some pretty elaborate underwater thingies. All the main storyline quests for your characters are actually fully voiced. We've already seen this in the Old Republic, but it's just meaning that MMOs and, I don't know, games in general are good. I don't know, what do you want from me? As I mentioned before, PvP is structured a little differently in Guild Wars 2. There's two types. The first type is World PvP, which is a come-as-you-are fighting style. If you're a higher level character, you can actually sidekick lower level characters to make things a little bit more interesting and have the ability to play with your friends. And when you're competing in World PvP, you're actually competing for things like increased drop rates for certain items. The second type of PvP is Structured PvP, which means everything is available to everybody, so it becomes a lot more skill-based and a lot less gear and grinding-based. Yeah, I'm looking at you, World of Warcraft. And finally, as far as the climate is concerned, there's an alleged PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 release of the game, so we'll have to see if that actually comes to fruition or not. With all that out of the way, let's talk pollution. The pollution in Guild Wars 2 is mainly just that it's still an MMO, which makes it a huge time suck, and it has a bit of a strain on older computers in terms of their graphic capability. But worst of all, they have things like microtransactions that allows you to hop servers, which is fine, I guess, but then they also make you have to spend real money to get even more bag slots. Overall, I'd say the temperature in Guild Wars 2 is about a 93. There's really nothing wrong with it, and it's really good for an MMO. That said, it's still an MMO. So for Guild Wars 2, the forecast is sunny with clear skies ahead. Back to you, Jaxson. Thank you for tuning in to Video Game Weather. If you want to check out the live plays I do, check them out here. My personal vlog is here. You can also check me out live streaming on TwitchTV here. Make sure to like, subscribe if you liked and genuinely want to subscribe. If not, you can go away. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for turning. I keep saying turning. Thank you for turning into a giant dick. But still, it's making for quite a lot more fun single-player pantaloons. Hold on, I gotta. My pocket is. We've already seen this every game in my dick. It's hard to do this scripted. Normally I just talk out my butt. There's nothing new. What am I doing? Bracelets make me talk stupid. I do it over my chest because my hands are really pale. I'm not used to doing this with lights and stuff. It looks kind of good. Oh, blinding. Shouldn't want the lights. PvP, which is a come-as-you-are fight for world bonuses like drop rates and experience bonuses and hotter women. What month is it? The second type of PvP is structured PvP. pajama pants. Lieutenant Jet. I'm really pale.